So Ratitsénhaienhs Cody Diabo here, coming to you from my second Ratitsénhaienhs report. There's been quite a lot that's happened since the last one. I had recently attended a First Nations Gaming Summit in Calgary, where we spoke about the prior to prorogation of Canada's Parliament, Bill 268. The name is going to change. Or the number of the bill is going to change. So that's really about a bill that was meant to correct some of the other bills that had recently passed, which kind of limited gaming for First Nations. So the initial proposals of the bill, Kahnawake had objections to it. So we did propose some proposals, and we've been working with First Nation allies across Turtle Island to figure out how we can correct this bill. So again, at the end of March, I will be attending another sort of North American Indian Gaming Summit, as they call it. It will be in San Diego, unfortunately. I don't like to travel too much, but this will help push our stance in the gaming world. And Kahnawake has been operating in the gaming sphere for 30 years plus at this moment. So other things that we're working on right now on the external government front, we are in discussions with Canada in terms of some possible return of some lands. I'll have a little bit more updates in the coming weeks. We are waiting on, we did send them some information in terms of what we would be doing with the lands. So hopefully to hear back by the springtime. It is a prime location, I think, for farming. So that's a positive. I know we just recently done a land summit, and I know that's something that the community has been talking a lot about. So hopefully have a little bit more information on that as we come forward. We do have a community meeting February 26th, so we'll be able to talk a little bit more on there as well. Updates on that, updates on the fuel spill. I'll save it for that forum. Really, again, we're just waiting in terms to hear back from Quebec on the return of the 211 acres. Of course, right now in the winter time and with all the recent snow, we have to wait for things to melt before our environment team can go out to the proposed lot of 180 acres, not too far from here, so they can do their own testing on the land and to see if it's viable for the community. We've seen some recent posting, and there's some changes at the MCK. So in terms of the OCC, we're going to be restructuring. We're looking for a director position. As well, we just closed out the call out for a chief political advisor. So a lot of changes coming around the horizon. 2025 is going to bring some great things. I'm still pushing that for the land back. As well, we will be launching the Still Hours campaign in the next little while. A little insight on that one prematurely, I suppose, but so stay tuned in terms of seniory discussions and seniory information. Really excited to engage the community on those fronts. There was some information at the recent land summit, but we're going to be going more involved in that, and we really need to hear back from the community in terms of seniory and different things. But with that, again, I hope to see many people out at the community meeting on February 26th. We can get into a little bit more details on different topics. The agenda will be posted shortly. But until then, stay safe for all the kids. I hope they're enjoying all the large snowbanks around the community. I wish I was young again, sliding down some of them. But as always, stay safe out there, and catch you in the next time.